Hi guys and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin and this is episode 92. It's a technical analysis edition only. I'm feeling super bad today, guys. I have a massive headache, so I do have some articles lined up. I'm not really going to go into them. The links are in the description if you guys want to look at them. I do believe that they're quite interesting. There's also some Twitter posts there that you can look at in case you're interested in catching up with what is going on with Twitter as well. Now, if you're catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you are thinking. If you guys know how this stream flows, if this is your first time watching us, this is not usually how the stream is. But just today, I'm really not feeling 100% up to par. So watch another of our videos. But do stay for this one. We do have some interesting information coming on the technical analysis. If you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe. You hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description, guys. Thank you for watching again. So, yeah, real quick, some interesting news that are coming out, right? I'm not going to go into them, like I said. I just want to show this so you guys know that there's this news out there. Really, my head is like feeling like it's going to burst. So I just want to talk about these quick articles. Just the titles of them. The links are in the description. You guys can check them out. We can discuss them later on. But tonight I really just want to focus on the TA, get the stream, the most important stuff of the stream, which is the technical analysis. And then, answer any questions you guys might have. But probably I'm not going to be able to take on a lot of questions today. So on to the news, right? Hong Kong regulator sets out rules for crypto exchanges to get listed. So again, part of what we said, China being crypto friendly, they are coming with some ways to basically start regulating exchanges, right? In other similar news, bullish for Bitcoin, China scraps plan to ban cryptocurrency mining. So again, they're again being pro-blockchain, right? And then Senator Romney considers action as a nation on cryptocurrency threat to homeland security. So again, articles that I do believe have impact on what is going on. Definitely stating sentiments. So you get a chance to look at those. I've not been able to get to 100% of the articles. I just have not been able to read a lot today. And then on Twitter, right, Pompliano coming out and saying the European Union is now considering launching a digital euro. The great currency race is upon us. National currencies must digitize or die. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any articles for Bitcoin, so after this is an article for Ethereum, so I'm going to go straight into the market. What is going on today? Well, yesterday on the daily, we gained market dominance, 0.63%. Right now, we're losing market cap, 0.88%. Yesterday, from an opening of 242.89, closing at 244.44 billion. Right now, sitting at 242.28 billion, right? More or less, a little bit lower than what we started yesterday with. But again, day is young. They still have a lot of hours to go on this candle. Let's see how it keeps on developing, right? Bitcoin dominance sitting at 69.11. Yesterday had a drop from a previous drop on the previous day, sitting below at 20 MA. Bitcoin dominance yesterday negative, losing 0.36%. Right now gaining 0.24. Yesterday from an opening of 69.19, closing at 68.94. Right now sitting at 69.11. Again, is it good, is it bad? Depends on how much you want the market to be skewed towards Bitcoin and how much better divided you want the market to be, right? Let's go straight on to Bitcoin. What is happening with the price of Bitcoin? Ignore this line. It should be over here. But I had moved it. Anyways, Bitcoin, there's two things that are going on, right? Yesterday positive day, right now negative day going on. Still within that range that we have, so I'll extend it a little bit more right now. I believe I had it there. Yeah. And anyways, we're still range bound, right? That 10,219.83 and that 8,983.08. Sitting right now at 9,284.15. Right. What is going on? Well, we are seeing at 57.57 on the RSI, which puts us certainly towards that high area on the neutral zone. That positive momentum still decreasing, right? Something that might be interesting to look at, and I'm gonna have to like really quickly close and probably get rid of that real quick, the Bollinger Bands, so that I can look at the 4 or quad moving averages for trading. Is it this one? Not quadro moving average right now. Quadruple moving averages. This one. There we go. We'll tweak this real quick. We want the 20. The 20, 200, 50, 100, and 200, and we'll go with the stoplight colors, right? So we'll go green, yellow. There's an orange, but we'll do this one in a darker orange, and then this one red. And I'll just do the line thicknesses a little bit thicker so you can see them easily. And we'll check something out, right? Because I do believe we might get a cross, and we'll see where we're at, right? Anyways, the red, that 200 MA, right? We're sitting above that. Sorry, above that 200 MA. Orange being the 100. We are about to get a cross, probably in the next coming days, of the 200 over the 100 also, and the 50 over the 100, right? So again, we might get a sort of golden cross going on, right? Anyways, like I said, I just wanted to show this real quick, see where we're at. Yeah, that's it for this right now. Like I said, dude, I'm not feeling 100% today, so Bollinger Bands. Well, Bollinger, whatever. Anyways, on the Bollinger Bands, I do gotta edit this. I like this in orange. It just makes it easier to track and obviously thicker. There you go. Okay, there, like we had it, right? Just like new. Anyways, where are we at? We are, again, like I said, sitting over that 20 MA. Botella still open at positive momentum, still decreasing, and sitting high on the RSI, 57.47 right now. Not much going on the daily, so let's go into the 4 hours, man. Two things I wanted to show. One, sorry, on the daily, I forgot to show this. We could take this, right, and go here and still be having a down-sloping channel more now. Looking more like a channel than a falling wedge, right? If it was to be a wedge, we broke out of that. If we were to consider this a channel, you'll see why it could potentially be a channel. There we go, see? You get 1, 2, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, almost 3 on the bottom. And I believe it looks very valid as a channel, right? So again, maybe this wedge idea that we were playing with is not quite 100%, so I'll get rid of that. I like this downsloping channel a little bit better right now. Pull, sort of flagging still. We are finding some resistance getting out of here, so we'll see how that plays out. So again, we have to wait for us to break out of that for us to be able to call something, right? So yeah, let's go to the 4 hour. On that 4 hour, we do have that channel showing, which is good. I'll get rid of this. Probably not going to play out like that. We said this was very short for it to play out. We would probably likely had to adjust. And look, if we adjust, we'll just go here. But right now, like I said, we probably are on that downsloping channel, and that's where I feel more comfortable calling things right now. We're breaking above that 20 MA right now. If we break below it, some traction on the Bollinger Band. Sorry, still going on. You can't see the charts. Oh man. Thanks, man. Yeah, I forgot to switch the screens, man. Like I said, dude, my head is not 100% there. I'm having a massive headache. There we go. Having a massive headache. So bear with me for a second. I'll start over again from market cap, right? Daily. Yesterday I had a positive gain on market. 0.63 right now, having a negative day on market, 0.85. Again, yesterday closing at 244.44 billion. Right now, sitting at 242.42 billion. Price of Bitcoin dominance, where it's at? Well, yesterday had a negative day, dropping more to the 68.94, dropping 0.36% right now, gaining a little bit, 0.26, sitting at 69.12. of market cap. Price of Bitcoin sitting at 9,296. Again, range bound between that 10,219.83 and that 8,983. We had this line going here. Sorry, man. Sorry if I deleted these, man. We had this going on like this. We said kind of broke out of it, but it doesn't look really too much like that. It makes more sense to show it as a channel, right? We get more touch points. 1, 2, 3 on the top. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom almost. So again, makes it a little bit better to believe that we're within that downsloping channel. We are still within this blue area of support resistance. We're, like I said, range bound, not being able to break out. That positive momentum still decreasing and sitting high on the RSI at 15.790. Again, below the bot area, but on that neutral zone, but high on that neutral zone, right? Oh, weird that I'm getting ads right now. I've only been live for like a very short amount of time, man. Anyways, we'll go with this track. Yeah, so like I said, not much going on here that we can determine, except that maybe we just shifted patterns. So we'll go into the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, right? We have sort of this triangle structure developing still. We have some contraction starting to happen on the Bollinger Bands. You see them curving in a little bit more. We're having indecision going on, right? Candle, we undid it. Right now we're undoing that gain again. So, indecision, sitting below at 20 MA, negative momentum, building still higher than our previous low over here. So again, no divergence there. If anything, and you want to consider this a low and this a higher low, we would have consider this line and then consider this one, and we have a hidden bullish divergence, right? Again, price continuation. What's going to be price continuation? The downtrend, sideways motion. I do believe we still might get a couple bars of sideways motion. Let's see how that keeps playing out. If we break here, we do have that mid part of the channel that we have to go to, which right now would be more or less confluent with the 8,983. But we also have this bottom part of the blue rectangle, which will put us on the bottom of that, being 9,112. So again, those are potential moves to the downside. If we break that, we have that old downsloping, this resistance of the channel, the previous channel, that we can use as support. Again, that's it for this, man. Shorter scale, let's see. In the shorter scale, you're more or less going with the market, so no divergence going on here. Except for Ripple on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, is there anything interesting happening? Yeah, you develop divergence right here to here. Sorry, are we developing divergence? No, we're also going higher. Just ignore that. I believe we were going slightly lower, slightly higher with less momentum. Sorry, like I said, not the best for me right now. Nothing on the bottom part either. Just looks very neutral right now, to be honest. Again, we're probably just going to keep floating within this triangle maybe. Or even if we consider this other line of the downsloping channel that we just traced, we're probably going to be it's still making a triangle, so we might be within this triangle, right? This line here, the thinner line and the thicker line on the bottom, top line acting as resistance, bottom line acting as support. Well, that's probably what we're doing right now. Symbol at 20 MA, we're trying to gain something right now, but I'm not sure if we're going to get it. If anything, from here, what is this? Closing at 9291 and closing at 9292, so very close, right? About $1 off. So again, it's negligible. You could say that is a straight line, even slightly higher here. But you can certainly see that we are making bullish divergence, price action to the upside. That's probably what we're getting, a green bar going on right now. We have that 20 MA immediate resistance. We have some contraction on the top Bollinger Band coming in, but I'm still moving sideways a little bit. And if we break that, we have that upper part of the channel that I talked about as potential resistance right now, sitting at 45.15 on the RSI. That's it for Bitcoin. Again, the articles that I talked about, right? Hong Kong regulator sets out rules for crypto exchanges to get licensed. Bullish for Bitcoin. China scraps plans to ban cryptocurrency mining. Again, going with the adoption plan that they were talking about. Senator Romney considers action as a nation on cryptocurrency threat to homeland security. Again, sentiments going on. Let's, articles that you should probably check out. Anyways, European Union is now considering launching a digital euro. The great currency race is upon us. National currencies must digitize or die. Words from Anthony Pompliano. Again, like I said, guys, right now I'm not gonna do any articles. I have a massive headache, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail. I was not able to like read. I wasn't able to get through a whole article. I know they're interesting because I read part of them, but again, I do believe that you should check them out. Anyways, Ethereum co-founder says China will avoid a blockchain's full potential. Why are they stating that, right? Well, we know that they were talking about China coming out with centralized crypto, right? Not decentralized. So again, avoiding some of that full potential that cryptos can bring. So let's go look at Ethereum, man. Ethereum is doing pretty good, so I like Ethereum right now. Yesterday had a positive day, dominance, gaining 0.59 right now, losing 0.24, losing half of what it gained yesterday. Right now sitting at 8.46% of market cap. Ethereum to dollars, where is it at? Well, you see you had a third green day, almost coming to the top. We called it. We said, you break this, you might go hit that next top. Then you probably get rejected, go to the bottom, or break out. If you break out, we talked about the next couple of stops that you had. I mean, the upper part of the channel, the mid part of the channel, sorry. Upper part of the channel, mid part of the upsloping channel. The 236 at $202. Then that upper part of the upsloping channel, Now we're starting to go to the downside. Potentially, we can come all the way down here. Hit that lower part of the upsloping channel. If we do that and we hold, we're probably going to bounce to the upside. If we don't, we're probably going to break it, hit that 20 MA, try to pivot there. If we can hold that 20 MA, come all the way down here to the bottom part of the mid part of the downsloping channel and hit somewhere, depends on where we go, but below potentially $158.46. Anyways, price of Ethereum sitting at $189 right now and 28 cents. Keep an eye out for this right now. Are we developing something? Yes, sorta. We have. I'll have to go here, zoom in a little bit, and so I can show you guys why. Look at this, man. The tops look more or less similar. So again, this closing would be 190.95. 191.14 is less than $1. It's negligible. You can say you're doing a straight line on the top, and on the bottom you are diverging right to a lower high. Right, so again, same high, lower positive momentum, creating bearish divergence. That will potentially break you to the downside. You are seeing some price action to the downside right now. You are creating class B or medium bearish divergence. Do you have it on the RSI? Now, on the RSI, you're also going slightly higher still. Right, you're doing something opposite, right? So here you're going slightly higher, here you're going slightly higher also. 58.61, 58.40, yeah, so slightly higher. This is it's less than $1 higher. So again, negligible potential price action to the downside. Watch out. Probably why we're moving to the downside after that move, right? So let's go into the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, where are we at? Higher high. Again, more positive momentum. Going with the market, lowering down right now. Maybe that divergence from the 1 hour or something is playing out. We're seeing price action to the downside. Again, undoing what we gained on the previous VAR, showing that bearish sentiment right now. About to hit that 20 MA. Contraction is starting to come in on the voluntary bands, but very slightly like right now. That positive momentum still decreasing and sitting high on the RSI. Sorry, neutral on the RSI, 55.61. Right, so again, same things can happen, right? Come hit that 20 MA, try to bounce, pivot there, move to the upside again. If you break it, you hit that support of the lower part of the upsloping channel. And that's it for this, man. Nothing else I can see except that we call here, maybe on the 1 hour we call something because I do have lines. And again, they just keep showing up even after I set them to the 1 hour. Look, we were here yesterday, 22 hours. I called this out. I told you guys we're still building. We can probably keep on building. We're gonna probably get higher. We're here on the channel. Look, we even got higher. We got much higher, but guess what? We didn't make that same height on the positive momentum on the MACD histogram. So guess what? We broke to the downside on bearish divergence, strong bearish divergence. We called it out yesterday. You don't have it on the RSI. It got negated there. Again, it can happen on one of the oscillators. It doesn't have to happen on both. Now, what is going on? Let's see the lowers. This is 38, 43, 40. So right now you have the potential to go lower still, right? Maybe get a little bit lower than this, right? Make some bullish divergence, and try to pump to the upside again. It depends on how much strength you do that move, whether or not you're gonna negate that potential move to the downside again. Going from here to anywhere around here, or even straight line, it works, right? But you have room to run, right? You can go lower and still not hit, and still make that bullish divergence that you need to run to the upside. Anyways, 5 people tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and supporting the channel. Again, like I said, not feeling the best right now, but still wanted to come in and talk about the market a little bit tonight, right? So yeah, there's a lot of news for Ripple. There's some good stuff happening. Swell has officially kicked off. I know the first, probably about an hour ago, talks started happening. So there's going to be a lot of news coming out. There's some really good news for Ripple. There's also bad news for Ripple coming out on the press. So let's go look at the news for Ripple. The investor lawsuit argues Ripple still has to answer over ongoing XRP sales. Probably from the filing, the plaintiff probably made some kind of reply on time, and now this is probably still going to go on a little bit more. It's one of the articles I didn't have a chance to actually go too much into detail. Ripple accused of making false claims about Swift error rate, right? They're saying you have a high fail rate. Apparently it's not as high. This website, I'm not sure, I never heard of it, Piments.com. So again, not sure how reliable this source is. I didn't have a chance to check it out. I do know it's a bad article. Ripple though, anyways, on the Ripple news, good news. Ripple Growth announcing more than 300 customers. It's from the Ripple website. Again, check it out. They did bring FlashX on board for the ODL, on-demand liquidity. So again, we might get more flow of Ripple going on. Here it is, right? FlashFX, pleased to announce we're opening new Ripple on-demand liquidity payments corridor from Australia and are now fully operational on RippleNet. So again, great news for Ripple, man. I'm not sure if I posted this on Twitter. I'll retweet it right now. You can see it on my Twitter feed, or you can go on the links in the description and look it there. Anyways, Brad Garlinghouse coming out saying, good news comes in threes. At our 3rd annual Swell event, we announced that Ripple has more than 300 customers, more than 2 dozen of which are using XRP through on-demand liquidity. So again, there's 2 dozen, so 24 people are using XRP on-demand liquidity. Right now, we only know of 3 that are openly stating they're using it, being MoneyGram, Ria, I guess, and the Americas and FlashFX, right? And then probably Goldlines is also using on-demand liquidity. Here they're listing some, so we might get a clue from that. So anyways, network is stronger than ever, and momentum behind on-demand liquidity is only beginning. Words from Brad Garlinghouse again. Next Ripple article, Digital Asset Investor taking a picture saying, wow, this was when it was starting off. This was Brad Garlinghouse talking there. And this is from about an hour ago, like I said, right? So probably SWA has been going on for about an hour and like 12 minutes or something, or maybe an hour and 24 minutes. Anyways, that's it. So what else is going on? Ripple CEO saying only 1% of today's cryptocurrencies will survive. Again, if you are interested in this article, link is in the description. Before I go into the Ripple chart, look at this, man. Obviously, look at this. How much Ripple is flowing to the euro? How much movement of Ripple to the dollar? Sorry, it'll upload again. I hit refresh. Look at all this, man. Ripple flowing to Canada, to the dollar, right? To the United States, right? Look at how much is flowing to Europe right now. Japan, Asia, you're getting a lot of flow. A couple of hours ago, Great Britain was seeing like a spike of Ripple activity. So again, a lot of people are transferring Ripple. Doesn't mean like just purchases, though. There are purchases and sales. You can see them here. Right, money going in, out of, what will be Bitfinex, Coinbase, whatever, different exchanges. You get the idea, right?
Computer technology.
Anyways, let's go into this and look at Ripple. Ripple on the daily yesterday. Today. Yesterday, gate dominance 2.43 right now. It's undoing it. Hit that 20-man dominance and bounced right off it. So rejecting higher Dominance right now, losing 1.92% of dominance, sitting at 5.39% of market cap. Again, I would have expected with swell on the door, this moving higher. What is going on with the price of Ripple? Ripple sitting at 30 cents, or 30.23 cents. Did we hit that today? Yes, we did. Ripple went to 31.5 cents. Again, that was a high. Right now, we're having a reversal of sorts, right? We talk about swell happening. Sometimes we get reversals. Price usually drops during swell. Let's see how this keeps on playing out for Ripple. So right now, we are range bound between that 0.3276 and that's $0.2989, right? That's where we are range bound for Ripple. We kind of came down here, almost touched that 20 MA, bounced off it. We're above that 29.89 cent mark. Stuff we can't see really quickly, right? Look, we're undoing that positive momentum. So again, this will be higher than here, our previous green bar, right? So from this green, we're going to here. Well, no, we do have a green bar here. It depends on whether you want to consider this data or not. It's a smaller pump. We did call divergence there again. But anyways, going higher from this major high, and making a higher high with lesser momentum, right? So again, potential price action to the downside. Watch out. We are getting that reversal. It might confirm it. Again, sitting low on the RSI. Sorry, sitting neutral on the RSI, 56.28. That's all I can call on the daily. Let's go into the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we had that nice spike on the last 4 hour candle. On this previous 4 hour candle, the one we're on right now, we did hit that move to 31.5 right now. We also got that reversal. So it has been a wild 1 hour, wild 4 hour chart, sorry. But here you can see this divergence, right? So from here to here, definitely going higher. From here to here, you're going, there we go. From here to here, you're going lower. From here to here, you're going higher. So on the RSI, you don't have it. You were sitting at bought at 68.89, high on that bought scale. Right now, you're losing some of that strength on the RSI, sitting at 54.23. Again, that's it for Ripple on the. This is something that I had traced, right? It was a channel that I was playing around with, the idea of it being in a channel of sorts or a triangle, right? Maybe here. And if we would have broken out, we would have hit a measure move. Now the question is, did we? I think we surpassed that measure move on that breakout. So yeah, we surpassed that measure move on the breakout, right? And now we're seeing a reversal. So let's go into a more. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff, guys. So it gets too cluttered. So I'm gonna go into the 1 hour. Just remember all the stuff that we're calling out here today. We were doing fine on the 1 hour, right? We're going higher. Here, it was something that I was playing around with, that idea of a channel, like I said. You're going higher, definitely hit overbought, highly overbought at 76.80. Again, when you hit overbought, you tend to want to come back to a neutral zone. You did come back to a neutral zone. You actually hit around 48.22, kind of doing a U-turn, and sitting at 48.77. Again, this pump could be speculation pre-swell. Maybe no, this is a 1 hour candle. So swell started on this 1 hour candle. It was pre-swell, yeah. It is all pre-swell. Anyways, nice move on Ripple, hitting that 31.5 cent mark. Coming back down. Sitting below at 20 MA right now. I can't see any divergence. You're going higher than the previous high. You're even higher than the previous high over here. Same would be on the RSI. You're going slightly higher than the previous one. So again, nothing going on here. Nothing going on the bottom. Let's wait and see how this keeps on developing, and we'll take it from there. Let's go into Litecoin. Litecoin, after Bitcoin, is the most liquid cryptocurrency, states John Kem. Really not sure about that, guys. I'm not buying that part. So, sorry about that, man. The ads started playing, and like I said, my head's not here today. They play right now. They're playing every 15 minutes. That's just weird. They usually play every so often, right? Every half an hour or so. Anyways, Litecoin after Bitcoin is the most liquid cryptocurrency. I'm not buying that. I do believe there's other cryptos with more liquidity. I would say USD Tether probably has more liquidity than Litecoin for sure. potentially even Ripple would have more liquidity than Litecoin. So again, not really buying this article. That's the only one I had for Litecoin. So let's look at Litecoin dominance. Yesterday gained a little bit, 0.92 right now, losing some, 1.22, undoing the gains from the previous day on dominance, sitting at 1.65% of market cap. Price of Litecoin, $63, still going up slightly, right? Yesterday we hit 64, what was the high? 64.31 right now, undoing those gains, bouncing off that 20 MA, using it as support right now. Again, the day just started, so it's young. There's still a lot of hours to go. Did we develop that divergence though that we have here? We were calling divergence on us going, what is it, 109, 109. So again, you are going straight here. Right, you're going in a straight line. And here you are definitely going higher still than the previous one. You don't need that one. There we go. Going higher than the previous one. So again, you are having divergence, right? Not so much on the RSI, just on the histogram. And again, that would be weak bearish divergence, price action, potential price action to the downside. You're seeing it play out on this new candle, new day. So let's go into the 4 hours. Like I said, above that 20 MA, this is not the 20 MA. You're bouncing off the top part of the upsloping channel. Sorry, guys. Like I said, head about 100% here right now. So again, if you break back into the channel, which we hope you don't, targets are hitting that mid part of the channel, that 20 MA, bottom part of the channel. Sitting high on the RSI, bought at 61.02. Again, still expanded on the Bollinger Bands. That's it. Let's go into a 4 hour. On the 4 hour, divergence happened. We called it. Apply a price action to downside. Even you built more divergence from here to here. Right, you can see you're going higher, and from here to here going lower. So again, develop farther divergence even here on the RSI. So again, our price action to the downside. You're expecting to move down. You are moving down, sitting above that 20 MA right now on the 4 hour, and sitting at 60.02. So on the borderline between bought and neutral. That's it. Let's go into the 1 hour. 1 hour later. 04, 04, 05. So slightly higher on the other side. I was going to call divergence. You're definitely not having divergence from here to here. Are we having divergence from here? Let's see. Yeah, you could say that we're having divergence on the RSI. We're going to ignore this bump of data here. This bump here. So that's negative momentum from here to here. And would be from here to here. You will still be going lower. So again, you're actually creating bearish divergence. Price action to the downside. You are finally starting to break down. Again, touching that upper part of the channel, right? Using it as support, trying to bounce off. It's sitting below at 20 MA with contraction still slightly open on the Bollinger Bands. New negative momentum island starting to build. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 45.26. That's it for Litecoin. Let's go to the Binance news. Binance, Binance Bitcoin futures attackers hit with 150 million lawsuits. So again, we knew that there was an attack on the futures exchange for Binance. We talked about it in an earlier article. So again, we are seeing that they're probably gonna get sued. That's it. Binance-backed Dune Analytics comes out of stealth mode. This is an article that I do believe you guys should read. And Binance Rubble Deposit launch. We talked about them launching soon. They had put it in their API, and now it's gone live. So again, they have an on-ramp for Binance for you to be able to purchase with fiat, right? So again, let's go on to this other article. It says Huobi bans United States users following Poloniex, Binance, and Bittrex bans, forcing traders to use venues with less reputation, lower liquidity, lack of variety, and zero anonymity. Kind of talked about that. I think we were talking about like conspiracy theories yesterday with the anonymous user. I'm not sure if you're here, guys. Whoever's here, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Again, Soka, thanks for the comment earlier on that the stream wasn't showing. I appreciate it, man. So I'll do Binance, and I'll probably call it a stream for today, guys. I am feeling horrible. I just feel like my head's gonna explode. Binance on the daily. Yesterday, negative day, 0.57% right now. Making a positive day, 0.34%. Seeing at 1.32% off market cap. Basically, this is saying that you're moving 0 plus 0% on total, right? But here it does say you're moving plus 0.17%. So again, that's it. Let's move on to Binance. Binance sitting at $20.58. What is happening with the price of Binance? Yesterday had an indecision day. Prior day you had an indecision day. This was looking red yesterday. I do have a line here, you know, from where we're going here. Maybe in the hourly we might be able to see it, but you know, we did end up building another indecision day. Right now, opening red, but again, let's see how the day keeps on developing. Still on that upsloping channel, sitting above that, so below that, above that 20 MA, but below that mid part of the channel. Positive momentum still decreasing, even though you're going. Are we going higher? No, we went lower here. And sitting high on the RSI, bought at 62.21. Let's into the 4 hours. In the 4 hours, we were calling something here divergence. Price action to the downside, you got it. Yeah, we'll probably call something here in the 1 hour because it's going to the wicks. You know, you still managed to make another high, right? So again, from here, going lower from here to here. And then obviously creating divergence still, breaking to the downside here, going from a higher to a lower also. So from here and to here, that's it. That's it for Binance on the 4 hour. Sitting neutral on the RSI for 3.26. Let's move to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, you had created divergence. We called it. It was hidden bullish price continuation. We're in an upsloping channel. We pumped to the upside. We called it out yesterday at 9, I think. So almost before we started to have this pump. Obviously, we created something here. Divergence, maybe? High to the next high, yeah. Is this high? Yeah, it's slightly higher than the previous one, and you're definitely going lower. I'm gonna ignore the small mountain of momentum. So again, are we going lower? 152, 182. Yeah, so definitely going lower. So again, you created some bearish divergence, price action to the downside. You got that break to the downside. From here, you're going lower with more negative momentum. Again, same here on the other side. So again, this could. I'm not sure why we're getting this bounce right now. But again, we're probably gonna move sideways for a little bit. That's it. Sorry guys, I can't do it today. Just having a horrible, massive headache. That's it for today, guys. Again, if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Sorry I cannot open the floor to take on requests. Short stream today. I just want to come in, look at the market real quick. Again, I hope that I didn't miss anything right now, but you know, that's it. That's it for today. We're here every day, right? So if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Let your friends know that we're here. Let your family know that we're here. Even if I feel horrible, I'll come in and do something, right? But again, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. That's all for tonight.